Thanks for staying with us on Sports Connection. Logan County Cougars came up 68-80 to hang out with us tonight. Coach Ethan McGuire, we got Brady Hinton down there, Tripp Waldington, and Tate John Diehard McLean in the house here. Coach, coming off a really great weekend, big win there, winning the 2A, and you had to go through some good teams to do it. How's that making you feel?
Really good. Started out a little bit slow, and we were able to win our last 4 and put together a pretty good day on Saturday and get through those 2 games. So we're excited about moving on into 2A.
That's what I was going to bring up. I believe you all are 6-4 so far. Like you said, struggled there at the beginning. Just kind of preseason and looking at this team now, what were kind of some of your early season expectations for this team coming into this year?
We're playing a lot of younger guys, so we weren't expecting right out of the gate, but we do have some talented younger guys to go along with some of our upperclassmen. So not a lot of experience as far as coming back, varsity experience. So we're kind of playing that out and bouncing some things around and figuring it out as we go.
We're going to keep it in the back with multi-sport athlete Brady Hinton, man.
Been on here 30 times.
Yeah, I was going to say we got to cut him a check. I think he got overtime on Sports Connection. No, man, it's been great covering you senior year. How would you like to ride out this last sport of the year, man? Baseball, go out on a high note?
Oh, yes, sir. Definitely go out on a high note. Baseball is my favorite one out of the 3. And I've played with these guys ever since we were little boys. We've been playing forever, just one more season with these guys, making great memories. It's going to be a good time. Yes, sir.
Tripp, my guy, sitting back there behind the plate, man. I believe you two are at the top of having the highest batting average on the team. I believe. With being also with Tate here, behind the plate. What's the pitcher-catcher relationship like between you all, and then how's the season going in your mind?
Oh well, it's just like I've been catching these guys since we were. Been able to pitch. And I've just been playing with them forever, and we have a really strong connection. As far as the season goes, I think we just buy in and we play for each other. We play for the name across our chest, not the name on our back. And, we just have fun.
And me and Tripp, I trust this guy. He's been catching me ever since I remember. I pitched to him for probably upwards of hundreds, maybe thousands of pitches. I've thrown countless bullpens, countless games with him. Trust I have for him is like no other. I really don't want anybody else to catch me because, he knows how to catch me the best. He knows how to frame my balls. I can trust him to throw one in the dirt, and he's going to block it up every time. And, just playing with these guys, man, I just can't wait to play our last one. It just feels so surreal that it's going to be our last one together because, my first ever travel team tryout, they were there with me. They've been with me through every step of the way. And for our team goes, we just really got to keep playing together. We play as a team that I feel like we can do great things this year. I feel like we can really do something in district this year, and then we have a pretty good run in region this year. No one really thinks we can do everything, but if we believe in ourselves, I feel like we can do it.
Skipper, does what he's alluding to there, that team gel, that team chemistry that have been together for a while, does that show out there? And you see that through your coaching eyes?
Yeah, it's getting there. Like I said, pieces left last year. We had 9 seniors, and then you're throwing in a large freshman group and expecting some things out of them. But these guys have done a really good job of bringing them in and kind of showing them the way and just having a good time together.
Speaking of that, Brady, it's not the only sport that you've had to deal with a huge transition like that. Football, you had a lot of young guys play as well. You being one of the senior leaders, you had to, bring them up as well. How has that gone in terms of baseball, being a senior leader, having to coach up a lot of the younger guys as well?
Oh, definitely. We got a bunch of younger guys, and, they've struggled here in the beginning. I've texted them and, let them know it's all right that I've been in their shoes before. I was a younger guy once, making mistakes, feeling like that pressure's all on me, but, they're going to make mistakes, and I just wanted them to know that they're okay and that if we keep on pushing and we get the most out of them, we can have an extraordinary season.
Tripp, your position's so crucial in the game of baseball, man. It is so crucial. And being around these guys and catching them for so long, can you almost tell what they're thinking at certain intervals in the game?
Yes, sir. So these past few games, Coach Wall he'll talk to me in the mic, telling me what to call. But these past few games, he's just been letting me do my own thing because I know what Tate likes and what he doesn't like, when he likes to throw it, and I just that's just from me catching him for years and years. I know his stuff, and that's pretty much. I mean, it's just like we just have a great connection.
That's fascinating.
Speaking of the headpiece in the ear now, that's obviously kind of transitioned into high school baseball. How long have you all been using that? Because it's fairly new. And, how have you adjusted with that?
Yeah, I think we've been using 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah. It's all right. It's definitely really convenient, but it's also inconvenient at times because, you have to get all wired up before the game, but it's really no big deal.
I think it's sped the game up a little bit, as far as the coaches relaying to the catcher and then the catcher relaying to the pitcher and the communication there between the coach and the catcher, not just on what pitch to call, but you can talk to them about a lot of other stuff, base runners, pickoffs, things like that too. So.
Sure.
McLean, being a good arm, and Brady, I know you are too, being a good arm like that, how would you characterize yourself on the mound if you were describing yourself to somebody else?
See, really, especially on Saturday, I've got to take at least 30, 40 minutes just to myself to get locked into a different mode. I really just try and be as the dog as I am. I just try and be who I am and compete every single pitch, and just I know I've worked hard this past year. I know that all my pitches are going to work, and I know where everything's going to go. I just got to trust my body and trust my defense behind me, and then great things will happen.
Do you all ever think about how last year in the region tournament, you all lost to Russell County, who ended up, winning the whole thing, and you all had that lead there late in the game, and they went on a walk-off, I believe. You ever think about that slippery slope effect? Like, dang, that could have been you all. You all could have been the ones going to state.
Of course.
That one stings.
That's a no-brainer. We probably think about that quite often.
Yeah.
Well, looking at this team, you guys are very tranquil in here, but I know you all are animated. I've seen you all play quite a few times. Who is the most animated on the team, and who talks the most trash on the team?
I feel like I'm pretty hyped. I think I get the team going, me and Brady both. As far as trash talk goes,
I don't feel like we trash talk much. I mean, we trash talk as a team, joking.
Between each other.
Right. Yeah, between each other. I mean, we've got some freshmen, man. They're crazy.
Hey, you'll see him here in the next few years. Tyshawn Tomachek.
Yeah.
He talks some trash.
Love that dude. He knows how to work, though. He's got it.
He's a heck of a player.
He's got it.
Awesome. Well, good luck to you all the rest of this season, and good luck. Spring break here a couple weeks from now. Y'all get 2 weeks of spring break, just nothing but baseball. So I hope you all get to enjoy that. Thank you all for coming today.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
thank you.
But don't go anywhere. We got more Sports Connection right after the break.